So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our long series of planets through different houses in D-9 chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand Mercury placement in the 5th house of your D-9 chart and how Mercury is going to react with the 5th house energy. Now, first of all, before deeply diving into the what kind of results you can expect with this placement, you need to understand what exactly 5th house of D9, okay? Now, there is no doubt both in the D1 and D9 chart, 5th house is going to play a vital role, okay? Because 5th house is the Lakshmi Sthan, it represents the prosperity that you are going to gain after marriage. Combined finance of you and your partner, combined earning potential is seen through 5th house. Even any sort of Lakshmi Yoga or Raj Yoga that is actually getting fructified after getting married, or any sort of prosperity yoga that you are going to receive after having children in your life, that is seen through the 5th house of Navamsha chart. This is also the house which represents the skill set of a person, the kind of skills which are present inside you. Now, many are having watchmaking skills, many are having video making skills, many people they are having some different skills of a good cooking, cleaning. So what kind of a skill set is inside you, that is seen through 5th house, or the planet posited in the 5th house is going to give you the skill set according to this main planet, okay? 5th house also represents the any sort of gains of health into your life. 4th house of D9 is your health aspect, and if you count 2 places away, 5th house, it shows anything which you are gaining from the 4th house. Any comfort, convenience, even you are gaining from the 4th house. But basically the health part. Now, when the planet like Mercury is actually coming in the 5th house, this is going to make you more of a technical kind of a personality. Highly analytical person. And Mercury have the capacity to bless you with the skills with regards to mathematician. Nowadays, you can call it as people that are working in the intraday trading, share market, stock market. So they are going to have very well Mercury posited in the 5th house of D9 chart. Mercury is also going to give you excellent communication skills also. I have even seen lot of hackers and mind readers with this Mercury placement, because Mercury have the capacity to go into the much detailed side of the life. Even in the negative side, when it comes to relationship, Mercury having a dual nature, okay? So duality is going to reflect in the marriage and relationship part. And that is where contentment or satisfaction from the one partner is going to be not sufficient for this Mercury. Now, I'm not saying the dignity of Mercury is not going to play important role. Yes, definitely. Dignity of a planet is very important, but Mercury is having the dual characteristics. You can also call if this Mercury particularly afflicted with more malefics, then this is going to become a highly selfish kind of a Mercury. Then this Mercury don't want to do contribution, this Mercury want to take everything. Whereas on the other hand, if this is very positively posited in the 5th house, then Mercury have the capacity to keep on doing, keep on adding value. And this Mercury is not going to add value in the relationship, Mercury is going to add value in the other people's lives also. So this is one of the most positive placements if Mercury is in a very strong dignity. Even one more important thing, in order to understand the karma connectivity of this Mercury, like what kind of karmas are going to be connecting up there, look into the D1 chart where the sign of Gemini and Virgo is posited. And look which houses actually the Gemini and Virgo are controlling, okay? Now, that houses are getting deeply impacted after marriage. For example, you are Aries ascendant in the D1 chart, and then Mercury is gaining control over the 3rd house and 6th house. Now, what is 3rd house? That is the house of your self-effort, your communication, your speech, and your siblings. 6th house represents your day-to-day life, your enemies, or acquiring loan, mortgage, and debt. Now, when this Mercury is going in the D9 chart, irrespective of which zodiac sign this is going to be, these areas are getting impacted. It may be after getting the relationship or after the activation of Mercury, that is maturity, of Mercury at the age of 32, either the relationship with the sibling is going to be impacted in a good way or in a bad way. Either the level of communication is going to be improved and either this is not getting improved. Or maybe sometime this Mercury have the capacity to not be able to decide the place where you people are going to stay in your life. This is the most undecisive kind of a thing. You keep on changing different multiple places, multiple locations with this Mercury placement. Because Mercury in the 5th house going to create a lot of involvement in the traveling related activity. And most of the time you are going to be traveling. Even the meeting circumstances with your spouse and future life partner might going to be through travel actually. Some sort of a professional group setting kind of a thing. Or maybe one friend of yours is organizing a birthday party. That friend is inviting you as well as all the other common friends are in that birthday party. You are going up there. And with the help of your professional friend circle, you are meeting with that spouse or life partner. So this is also going to create that sort of meeting circumstances with the help of your professional friend circle. Similarly, the 6th house, as I told you, that is also getting impacted. Now, depending over the other planetary placements also, for example, you are having a weak Mars and you acquire loan, mortgage and debt because of Mercury. Now, Mercury is your 6th house lord in the D-9 chart, okay? And suppose you take home loan or any other business loan, property loan. Now, whether you will be able to repay that loan to the bank properly or not, that thing depending over the Mercury now. Although Mars must need to be dignifiedly very well positioned in your chart because Mars represents real estate and property. But if Mars is not good, even if the Mercury is very good, this have the capacity to give you that adding factor. Maybe after getting married, your wife is going to add some financial aspect into your life and then you will be able to have able to return the loan. Similarly, this is the house of the disease as well. And sometime after getting married, your disease or health aspect is going to shoot up. You might going to have a lot of expenses in the health and sometimes you are going to have a good health actually. So that is the karma connectivity. Whenever we do the horoscope matchmaking actually, rather than first we go to Guna Milan, then compatibility analysis, emotional, love, sexual, spiritual compatibility, then next we will go towards the matching the 5th houses of both of your D1 and D9 chart actually. Similarly with your partner as well, because it shows the parallel approach in the life. Whether you have the capacity to parallelly grow in your relationship with your partner in the positive way or not. And that is where if you are having a benefic like Mercury in the 5th house, your partner must need to have certain malefic planets. Otherwise, parallel approach in the marriage and married life aspect is going to be very difficult, specifically with this Mercury. If the one person is having benefic like Mercury, other person is having malefic like Mars or Saturn, then this is going to be a very agile placement. Now, on the other hand, if this Mercury is, for example, severely afflicted or this is damaged actually. Damaged Mercury mean to say if it is debilitated in the sign of Pisces, that is damaged Mercury. Or if this Mercury is with Ketu, even with Rahu, or with Mercury, Mars, Ketu, Mars, Saturn, Ketu, these kind of a conjunctions if are forming with Mercury, it shows there are going to be lot of pending karma which is present in your life. Now there are going to be combined karma with your spouse or life partner, sometime maybe with your family member, sometime maybe with your work culture as well. But it shows a long chain of karmas are actually present in your life. And if you want to look which areas these karmas are coming, look into the planets that are in conjunction with Mercury and which houses these planets are controlling actually. That will show you the karma that are coming from that particular area in your life. 5th house is also the very advancement kind of a factor into your life. Now, for example, if your growth has been stagnant from past 5, 10 or 15 years and you are not be able to growing in the career and the professional aspect of the life, now wait until the dasha of the planet sitting in the 5th house of the D9 chart is coming into your life. Now, if you are fortunate enough to have the dasha of this planet that is posited in the 5th house, this have the capacity to suddenly give you a peak rise in the career aspect of the life. Sudden rise in your career is going to happen during this dasha, because from the 7th house of D9, this is actually going 11 places away, this 5th house. So that is actually becoming the cumulative gains also. So you can also predict the rise of your career, your monetary aspect, not only in your life, in your partner's life, by just looking into the 5th house of your D9 chart. So I hope you have gained some deep insights in this video with me. Now if you are having any queries, any consultations with regards to your Mercury or any other placement, do let me know. I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Till then, feel free to subscribe my channel below. Make sure to hit the like button. If you really enjoyed this video, you can send me super thanks also. If you find some fascinating content on this YouTube channel, and feel free to follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Narayan.